I never know how to start these videos, bro. That's my... Hold on, this chair is creaky as f***. I don't like that one either. Alright, that took so fucking long. This chair is a lot... Do I look short in this shit? I think I need to get hyped up. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, that's enough.
Oh my god, bro! I looked up and saw flying you. Yeet! Oh my god!
Alright, what's good, game? What's poppin'? If you haven't heard, I fucking hurt my foot. And it was walking too. I wasn't even doing anything. I was walking up to a session, saw everybody, and rolled my foot. Like hard, like folded it. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I'm gonna pop up some pictures. It's stupid, but it's gotten a lot better in like the last couple of days, so I should be back to it in a couple of days. I heal pretty quick, which is pretty sick. So by the title, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to give you the top 10 free runners of 2021. These are just my favorite from this year, so yeah, this is my list, my top 10 right now from what's going on this year. Some of these people you might have not heard of because they're super low-key or they're from a different country, and if you're not really in the community, you wouldn't know, but they're fucking sick. So let's start. This is also gonna be in no order. These are just 10. So first one, I'm gonna say, I mean, one of my best friends, but he's literally always been one of the sickest athletes, and he kills it every year. Mr. Pasha the Boss, aka Pasha Petkuns. Pasha is literally one of the most creative people I have ever seen in my life. He's insane. All his movement is you don't think of it. It's random. Only he thinks of that stuff. That's why he's always been dope, and that's why he'll forever be dope. He's a GOAT. He'll be remembered for what he does, because nobody is really like Pasha, which is sick. Also, Pasha's a Red Bull athlete. He's also part of Team Farang, and like me, like I grew up on Team Farang, which is crazy. So like, Pasha's been one of my top favorite athletes since I was a young kid, and that hasn't changed. And I'm not even just saying that because he's my friend. Like, he is insane. His brain is fucking amazing to like watch. And he's created some of my favorite Red Bull projects, like Chasing Love in Venice. I love the way that whole video is filmed. It's like super old school, super classy, super film cinematic type way, and I love it. And it's a really good story in the video, and it's fucking Pasha, so he does some cool tricks also, which is insane. Like, he got to flip onto a moving boat. Like, that's a dream, you know? And just recently, like what, last month or the beginning of this month, he just drops the pinball video, Pasha as a pinball on a huge 50-something foot wall that's a slant with mad obstacles and planes and holes and just so much shit that like nobody else would think of. And the crazy thing is, I remember 5 years ago when me and Pasha became close friends, I remember he told me this idea. He was like, yo, I have this idea. And he had a piece of cardboard and little cutout like objects in pieces of paper, and he was pinning them on a cardboard. Like, that's how he started out. That's how he was showing me. And that's probably something none of you guys know, but it's like, it's crazy. And it went from that 5 years ago to it happening and dropping last month, a huge big budget project that he fucking killed. And he's had the idea for 10 years, so it's just crazy. Pasha the Boss, fucking legend. You already follow him, you already know him. If you don't, you're missing out. Go check him out, Pasha the fucking Boss. Okay, number 2 on the list, we have Ellis Torha. Ellis is fucking insane. He's been killing it this year and last year. He's gotten so strong, and his movement has gotten so strong, and his flow has gotten good. And if you don't know Ellis, he's 17, like I said. He kills it with hard tricks. Like, he does hard tricks so well. It's actually unreal to think about what a 17-year-old is doing right now. I know I'm not too much older than that, but it's fucking crazy. So, shout out Ellis. Go check him out. He's been killing it. Keep killing it, bro. Okay, number 3, I have Travis Verkey, or as everybody just calls him, Verkey. Verkey is fucking sick, and me and him has talked a lot on Instagram and stuff. He's part of Modus Projects. Okay, to actually just stop real quick, Modus Projects just dropped a film, a full feature film. It's like an hour and 15 minutes. It's like 17 bucks on Vimeo, or like $7 to rent it. I recommend you watch it because it is one of the dopest pieces I've seen. Shout out Modus, you guys fucking killed it. I love that thing. It was worth the 17 pounds, and I would have paid more at $17. I said pounds because you guys are lads. All right, let's go back. Travis Verkey, fucking sick, dope athlete, does crazy hard moves. I mean, I just like hard moves because I do shit like that, you know? And his flow is really sick. He's a good jumper. He's just an all-around great athlete. And in that featured film, he does the first ever Kong double gainer stomped, like no hands. Like, he's done it before, and then I tried it, but we both like touched hands and shit. He just stomped it like beautifully. So make sure to go check out Verkey. He's literally insane. He's fucking sick. I love watching his stuff. Shout out to you, bro. Keep killing it. Alright, number 4, I have Mr. Archie Ahearn. Archie is probably arguably my favorite athlete this year, just to see how far he's come and how much better he's gotten. He's gotten so good. His flow is, I love the way he moves around. Like, he's just unreal when moving around, and he does really hard fucking tricks. Again, like, so it's nuts to have really good flow, like top tier flow and top tier tricks together. You got Archie, he's unreal. And Archie recently just got a Red Bull contract, which is fucking dope. You deserve it, you're unreal. Okay, for number 5, I have somebody that you probably haven't heard of if you're not in the community. His name is Yasin Hemati, I think is how you say it. So Yasin is 18 years old, he's from Iran, and the way I found out about him is he's been entering a lot of the online competitions that Tempest or whatever other people that hold. So he puts in a line, and I saw him from there. His lines are just unreal. What he puts, the tricks that he puts in lines, like when you take really hard tricks and you put it in lines, it's just insane, especially if you do it smooth. So, and he does it really well, and he takes really hard tricks and tricks that I like too. That's why he's on my top 10 list. Like I said, this is one person that you probably don't know about, so definitely go check him out on Instagram. He's fucking sick, and give him a follow if you like his shit. Okay, number 6 on the list, also another person. I don't know where he's from though, but Mustafa Hormati, I think is how you say his name. Let me double check. Mustafa Hormati. Yeah, Mustafa Hormati. Number 6. Let me tell you about Mustafa Hormati. This guy is fucking nuts. He does some of the sketchiest tricks, and he also makes it look sketchy, and he does it in lines sometimes, and on concrete. He just does the sketchiest shit, and I fucking love it. So shout out you, Mustafa. Everybody go check out his Instagram if you want to see fucking insane shit. Like, it's just mind-blowing. I said his name so many times. I'm also looking at the list on here. I wrote it down just so I don't forget. You know, I had to make some points. Okay, switch up. The next person on the list, you all probably know him because he is the most followed freerunner or parkour or tricking athlete out there. It's Mr. Dom Tomato, the killer, the front flip savage, the height drop king. You know who he is. He's fucking nuts. Dom is crazy, also a Red Bull athlete, also Farang. He's also done a cool ass Red Bull project that I'm so jealous of. He did a project in Egypt and it was just unreal, super cool. But if you know Dom, you probably know him for his huge, massive front flips. He's done literally some of the craziest front flips, so many front flips. It's hard to even count how many front flips have you done. Dom, if you see this video, could you tell me how many front flips you think you've done? I want to know. But back to the point, Dom's front flips are insane. And if you haven't checked out Dom's Instagram, go check it out because he's one of the most entertaining person to just watch raw clips of. Like, because he just does crazy shit that you're like, what the fuck was that? Why would you do that? And how are your knees still alive? And how are you still alive? But somehow he's still alive and he's fucking killing it. Okay, number 8 on the list, we have another Farang member. And he's not talked about much, but he has some of the dopest swag and style in the game. And I'm not talking only swag and flips, I'm talking about swag and drip. Zen Shimada. Zen is also part of Team Farang, like I said, just like Pasha and Dom that are also on this list. And the one thing about Zen is his style is super cool and the way he moves is sick. He could also do super hard tricks, but his drip, he's one of the only person that I know that's sponsored by Gucci. These pictures are insane. It just doesn't make sense. But that's sick, and I'm also jealous. I'm just envious of everybody on this list, bro. But like I was saying though, it's hard to describe his movement other than it's so fly and fresh and smooth that it doesn't need an explanation. So that's really it. Zen, go check him out. Super dope. Check out his Instagram page. It's a really sick page. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, number 9 on the list, I got the boy, Nate Weston, bro. Nate is part of Team Tempest, and you guys know we go to Tempest all the time. Nate is a technical person, and his like precision and the way he calculates every move he does, like you could really see his brain working, and he does really cool and technical stuff that you wouldn't really think of and wouldn't want to try because it is really technical. Like that's the only word you could use. But he's unreal. He's one of my favorites because he's just so good at executing everything beautifully. So yeah, and he does really cool shit. If you haven't seen this video, I literally was just talking to him the other day when I saw him. I was like, dude, we were literally just watching Skull Shatter. It's a sick video. Go check it out. Super cool. It's on YouTube. You can just go watch it. It's fucking amazing. Okay, now last person on the list, Mr. George McGowan, aka George PK. He is just unreal. Like, the way he jumps is wild. He's another person that's part of Modus, just like Verkey, and he's unreal. The thing about George is, everything he does just looks wild just because of the way he jumps. Like, he's a bunny. I call him a bunny. Like, whenever I'm like, yo, have you seen Bunny's video? Like, that they know I'm talking about George. Because that's how he jumps. That's what he looks. In everything he does, he has so much power. I wish I had that jump power. Please give me tips, George. It would be sick. You're unreal. Keep doing you. And guys, go check him out. George is fucking killer. That's my list right there. It's kind of hard to put 10 people, like 10 your favorite people in a list, especially when you're going to put it online too. But I thought about it. I think these are like my top 10 right now, you know, that I really have been watching a lot and have seen like grow and just like do some dope shit. Like, they've been killing it. Before I end the video though, I want to give 3 special mentions, and that's gonna go to Bailey Payne, because he's the hardest trainer I have seen. Once he got into parkour, like, yeah, he was a tricker at first. Once he got into parkour, nobody trains hard as Bailey. Nobody does. I live near Bailey and he's training every day. Like, he's unreal. So shout out Bailey. Also, Nico Flow. Nico Flow has some of the dopest movements. Go check out his Instagram. Super sick tricker that also started doing free running, and he's just been combining it in a really cool way, in a really cool movement. So shout out Nico Flow. And last but not least, my fucking boy Sean Batista, because he's just the strongest animal, and he also trains like a motherfucker. I don't know anybody that trains like him also. He's just a strong creature, and he's good at everything he gets into. You know, breakdancing, he gets good. Flipping, obviously he's fucking good. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like sit down videos like that, let me fucking know. I could do more of them. Right now I'm injured, and I didn't want to miss an upload on Sunday, so I got one out for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like. Also subscribe, because it only boosts my channel and just motivates me to do more. So let's make my YouTube great again, and drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not, and peace the fuck out.